It's the topic of resetting, refocusing, readjusting, and restarting over and over again as many times as you need to. Because let me tell you, that is the name of the game. That is what separates the winners from the losers, the champions from the also-rans. You see, life is not a straight, smooth path to the top. It's a winding road full of twists and turns, ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks. And the key is not to expect it to be easy, not to expect it to be perfect. The key is to be prepared, to be resilient, to be willing to dust yourself off and start again as many times as it takes. Because, my friends, the simple fact is none of us gets it right the first time. None of us have it all figured out right from the beginning. We all make mistakes, we all encounter obstacles, we all face challenges that knock us off course. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to give up? Or are you going to throw in the towel and say, well, I guess this just isn't for me? Or are you going to reset, refocus, readjust, and restart? That, my friends, is the mindset of a champion. That is the mindset of someone who is truly committed to their dreams, to their goals, to making the most of their life. Because let me tell you, people who achieve the greatest success, people who live the most fulfilling lives, are not the ones who had it easy. They're not the ones who never faced any setbacks or challenges. No, they're the ones who were willing to keep going. Even when the going got tough, they're the ones who were willing to step back, take a deep breath, and say, okay, that didn't work. But you know what? I'm going to try something else. I'm going to reset, refocus, readjust, and restart. And that, my friends, is what I want to talk to you about today. I want to share with you the power of this mindset, the power of being willing to hit the reset button, to refocus your efforts, to readjust your approach, and to restart your journey as many times as you need to. Because let me tell you, the people who achieve the greatest success in life are not the ones who had it all figured out from the very beginning. They're the ones who are willing to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep adapting, to keep reinventing themselves. They're the ones who are willing to try new things, to take risks, step outside of their comfort zone, and to keep moving forward even when the path wasn't clear. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. I want you to embrace the power of the reset, the power of the refocus, the power of the readjustment, and the power of the restart. Because, my friends, that is the key to unlocking your full potential, to achieving your biggest dreams, and to living the life that you truly want to live. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be saying, but Jim, what if I've already tried and failed? What if I've already put in the effort and it just didn't work out? And to that, I say, so what? So what if you've tried before and it didn't work out? That doesn't mean you can't try again. That doesn't mean you can't reset, refocus, readjust, and restart. In fact, I would argue that that's exactly what you need to do. Because let me tell you, the people who achieve the greatest success in life are not the ones who never fail, who never encounter obstacles. No, they're the ones who are willing to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and try again. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. I want you to look at your life. Look at the areas where you've struggled, the areas where you face setbacks, and say, you know what? It's time to reset, refocus, readjust, and restart. Because, my friends, that is the key to unlocking your full potential, to achieving your biggest dreams, and to living the life that you truly want to live. Now, I know that this might sound easier said than done. I know that it can be really difficult to hit the reset button, to refocus your efforts, to readjust your approach, and to restart your journey. I know that it can be scary. It can be overwhelming. It can be discouraging. But let me tell you, it's also absolutely essential. Because the reality